Hi everyone. So welcome to today's session, which is on solving DLR sets in less time. So this session is brought to you by me, Nilanjan Datta, a CAT-100 Percentiler and one of the topmost educators on an academy and an academy plus for the CAT and MB exams segment. So this is a free session. So at the start of the session itself, I request all of you to kindly take out 1-2 minutes to share this video link in all possible CAT preparation groups and forums so that more and more people can benefit from this today's session. With today's session, we're looking at some very interesting ways of solving DLR sets in less time. So this is a brief introduction about myself. Also, the follow up to today's session, we have another free live class coming up, which is on the Unacademy platform, on the Unacademy app. You'll get this class tonight at 9 p.m. It's a free class for all of you where we're going forward with some more innovative approaches to solving DLR sets. It's on the Unacademy app. You can use the unlock code to get this for free. Using the unlock code Percentiler Live, you can unlock this free class. The free class is tonight at 9 p.m. It's on the Unacademy app where we'll be continuing these innovative approaches to help you score 99 plus percentile in the DLR section. So today we'll be talking about a totally new way of solving DLR sets. That is, how can you go about solving DLR sets much quicker and much faster. This is the upcoming batch, excellence batch for CAT 2021, which is starting from August 11th, where you can be part of the 12 or 24-month program and be attending these classes. Class will be on weekdays at 8:30 p.m. So let's get started with today's session. Now, in the DLR section, in recent times, the time limit has been reduced a lot to 40 minutes for the entire section. In 40 minutes, you'd expect to solve 5 sets, which automatically means the time given to you is 8 minutes per set. And I'm sure that most of you will agree that 8 minutes per set is a very less time, given that the kind of sets that have been coming in recent years are difficult sets. So this is where it's important that you find out an effective workaround as to how you can solve, using a structured approach, these difficult sets within 8 minutes. So in today's session and the upcoming free sessions as well as in the upcoming plus course, what we'll be doing is we're looking at some such methods by which we can solve these sets in less than 8 minutes. Now, the first challenge is the set is not easy. Second challenge is there are too many parameters in the set, too many clues in the set, which make it very difficult to understand how do you go about a structured approach, how do you understand which clues to use in which sequence. And that is where what is important is not focusing on the set, but rather focusing on marking answers without solving the set. Now, somebody wondering how is it possible to mark answers without solving a set? And that is what is going to be a core essence of today's session. How are you able to mark answers without solving a set? And the key thing lies in the options that are there. Remember, every DLR set comes with 4 questions. Each question comes with 4 options. So you effectively end up getting 16 additional clues in every set. And the biggest thing is, all question options in a DLR set are related, which means you can exploit them to advantage to be able to solve any of the sets in much lesser time. So this is going to be a major theme around which our today's session will revolve. That is how you can mark answers in DLR sets even if you're not able to completely solve the sets. So let's get started with the set in today's session. So here we are talking about 5 different CAT aspirants, 5 students who are studying in 5 different engineering colleges. So 5 people, 5 engineering colleges. First names are given: Sarah, Swati, Jackie, Mohan, and Priya. So 5 different first names, 5 different surnames. Their surnames are Reddy, Gupta, Sanyal, Kumar, and Chatterjee. Also, as you can see, there's a gender parameter as well, where 3 of them are marked as females, which is why in brackets you have the Miss connotation. So there is the first names involved, there is the surnames involved. There's also a gender connotation associated with 3 out of the 5 candidates are females. Also, they are from 5 different engineering colleges. At the same time, there is one more parameter which talks about the college ratings to which each of them belong. So each of them are from either a 3-star or a 4-star or a 5-star college. So you also need to identify who is from a college rating as what. So there are 4 parameters primarily: name of the engineering college, the first name of the candidate, the surname, and the college rating. What you need to do is map all these 4 parameters together to be able to identify who's studying in which college, what first name, what surname, and what is the college rating of that college. So this is what you need to get using the clues given here. In any DLR set, what is important is in the first 1 minute itself, you go through all the questions and options. So the first question is saying correct combination of first name and surname. The second question is saying which of these is a possible student institute combination. Third one is a question on Mohan Gupta specifically. Mohan Gupta may have joined which of these colleges. The fourth one is a question on which college did Priya study. And the last one is talking about the person with surname Sanyal. What is the first year person with surname Sanyal, as well as which college is Sanyal from. So these are the 5 questions that you have in the set. Now the key thing is understanding how do you utilize these question and options to your advantage. Now, note the parameters still remain the college, first name, surname, and so on, but solving the set on an average would take you around 15-20 minutes of your time. And that is where what you need to do is optimize the same set to be able to solve it from 15-20 minutes, reduce it to a 5-minute solving approach. And that is what we'll be learning in today's session, how you can look at a set, utilize the question option to your advantage, and mark the answers. Note the question and options again. The first one is talking about first name and surname. The second one is talking about possible student institute combination. The third one is talking about Mohan Gupta may have joined which of these colleges. The fourth one is talking about in which college did Priya study. The last one is the person with surname Sanyal was which of these. So let's get started with the question options approach of how we can solve sets in less time. The easiest questions are the direct questions. That is, Mohan Gupta may have joined, and the question on in which college did Priya study. So you have the 5 options for the 5 colleges: Anipal, Chemical, Barla, Deccan, and Techno. In any DLR set, focus on the direct clues. So talking of direct clues, it's mentioned Sarah joined Techno. So the moment you get Sarah joined Techno, that automatically means the Priya answer will not be to eliminate option E for the question on Priya, because it is Sara who joined Techno and not Priya. Similarly, in the Mohan Gupta question also, eliminate Techno because Techno is mapped to Sara and not Mohan Gupta. Neither is it mapped to Priya. The first thing you do is eliminate Techno. Now you are left with 4 options: Anipal, Chemical, Bala and Techno. So what you do is go back to this particular question, which is talking about student institute combination. What do you need? You need the information on Priya. So just check which of the options are satisfying as far as Priya is concerned. There are 4 options which are talking about Priya is Anipal. And there is one option talking about Priya Techno, but that we already know Priya is not Techno. Which means the first thing you can do is eliminate Priya Techno, which automatically means all the 4 options are saying Priya is part of Anipal. Which means what? You do not know the answer to this question, but definitely for this question, you can mark the answer as Priya is studying in Anipal. Why? Because in all the options, in another question in the same set, we are referring to Priya as a student of. If you remember, I talked about all question options in a set are related. That is all that we made use of. The very fact that another question in the same set is talking about Priya studying in Anipal in all the options, it automatically means Priya is a student of Anipal. The first thing you do is mark the answer as option A, that is Priya is studying in Anipal. So thereby you give yourself 1 out of 5. Is that clear, everybody? How we got 1 out of 5? That is Priya is studying in. Now, the moment you give yourself Priya Anipal, look for direct clues on Priya and Anipal. So what I said, Miss Reddy studied at Anipal, which means Priya's full name must be Priya. Given that Priya studied Anipal and Anipal's title surname is, student surname is Miss Reddy, it means Priya's full name is Priya Reddy. So what you've done is at least given yourself one full name, utilizing this particular question's options, you've given yourself one full name, that is one student's name is Priya Reddy. The moment you get one particular student's first name and surname combination, go back to the question which is talking about first name, surname combination. I know that you know just one first name, surname combination, but based on that, try and see which are the options you can eliminate. So which are options can we eliminate? Given that we know one of these students is Priya Reddy. Which all options can we eliminate? Given that we know that one of the students' names is Priya Reddy, so the moment you see Priya, it says Priya Chatterjee, which is incorrect. So you automatically have 2 options which you can eliminate because they are saying Priya Chatterjee. Swati Reddy is also incorrect because Reddy's first name is Priya. Sara Reddy is also incorrect because it has to be Priya, which automatically means there is only one option that is mentioning Priya Reddy, and that is option E. Suddenly what you've done is you've given yourself 2 out of 5 questions, which means you've already given yourself a +6 despite not solving even 10% of the set. And this is where the beauty of Diala lies. The fact that even if you are not able to solve the set, you can still get your marks by marking the correct answers. All you need to do is focus on what will get you marks, that is focusing on the questions that are there in the set. So that is how we get the second answer, that is Priya Reddy. Using the Priya Reddy clue, we get the combination of first name and surnames have Jackie Chatterjee, Priya Reddy, and Swati Sanya. Now, again, pause. Why? Because you've given yourself another major clue. That is the full names, and you've got the full name of Swati Sanya. The fifth question in the set is specific to the person with surname Sanya. So now that you know that the full name of Sanyal is Swati Sanyal, try marking the answers in this question. But unfortunately, in this question, just knowing the first name is not enough, because you're also wanting you to know which college or institute they are from. But still, based on the fact that you know at least the first name, that is Swati Sanyal, try and eliminate a few options. So which all options can we eliminate? So which options can we eliminate? The moment you get Swati Sanyal, eliminate the one which says Sara. It is not Priya Sanyal, it is not Jackie Sanyal, it is not Sara Sanyal. Which means you've given yourself 3 out of 5. That is, Sanyal is Swati Sanyal. And not only have you got yourself Swati Sanyal, but you've given yourself an additional clue that Swati is studying in Bala. Again, note, the Swati Sanyal was a clue you got from the first question, which helped you answer the fifth question, that is Swati Sanyal is studying in Bala College, and you've suddenly given yourself 3 out of 5. Oh, by the way, in case you did not notice, this is a previous year question. I know the question is difficult, but this is the kind of sets that have been coming in previous years, where they've been giving you difficult sets, but all you need to do is utilize the question option to advantage to be able to mark answers. Now, suddenly you've given yourself Swati Sanyal in Bala College. Plus what you've got on is you've given us an additional clue, that is Swati is studying in Bala College. Moment you have this additional clue, go back to the student institute combination. Why? Because now you have an additional clue, that is Swati is studying in Bala College. Note, this is again a clue that you did not solve. This is a clue that you got from the final question in the set. So Swati is studying in Bala College. So which options are indicating that Swati is studying in Bala College? Which all options can we eliminate? And which all options are indicating Swati studying in Bala College? So if you see, Swati Deccan is incorrect. Mohan Bala is incorrect because it should be Swati Bala. Sara Bala is incorrect. Swati Deccan is incorrect. The only option to talk about Swati Bala correctly is option B, which means you've given yourself 4 out of 5 already. Suddenly what happens is a set where you were nowhere to solving, you suddenly ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4 answers done out of 5. It's suddenly plus 12, and you've hardly spent 3-4 minutes of solving. All you're doing is utilizing one particular question's options to advantage to solve another particular question's options easily. Now that you're done with 4 questions, you're just left with 5, fifth question that is remaining. And this is a challenge that often happens in CAT. that you just have one question remaining. And in such cases, people are confused whether to spend 6-7 minutes to solve it or whether to simply leave the question because there's only one question left and it's not worth spending 6-7 minutes. The key approach is doing neither of the two. Instead, just take 1 minute, don't bother solving, just eliminate whichever options you can and then mark any one of the remaining answers. And always remember that if there's one question remaining in the set, don't bother solving. It's better to simply mark an answer on the fly and so just see which all options can be eliminated and then mark the most likely answer. So here we are talking about Mohan Gupta may have joined which of the colleges. We already know Techno is eliminated because we had a direct clue which was Sarah joining Techno. Also, from the next question we know Priya is a Nepal. So at least what we can do is we can eliminate Mohan Gupta as a Nepal. That leaves us with two possibilities. Option B and option D. Mohan Gupta belongs to Deccan or Mohan Gupta belongs to Chemical. Now, if you go back to the question 1, where the previous question which was on student institute combination. What is said? Swati Bala, Priya Nepal, Jackie Deccan. So Jackie is mapped to Deccan. So ideally you should be mapping Mohan Gupta to the remaining college. That is Chemical. So automatically what happens is you're giving yourself 5 out of 5 without solving even 15-20% of the set. You can still end up getting full 100% marks by simply utilizing the question options to your advantage. Additionally, there was also a difference of rating involved, 5-star and 4-star. And as you know, only one college is rated as 5-star and that is Bala College. So there was another direct clue which you could have used to eliminate Deccan College is not 5-star rating, which would have again told you that the answer is option D, which is Chemical College is the one with 4-star rating. That is the only option remaining where Mohan Gupta may have tried. Effectively, what happens in the process is you end up getting all 5 questions sorted out of 5. So any questions, anybody on this approach? So utilize the chat window to ask any queries or clarification that you have on this particular set. Now the next big thing is this approach, how effective it can be for a variety of other sets. Note, every dialer set comes with 4 questions and most of the questions come with 4 options. That automatically means you have 16 additional clues. In recent times, because of this 5 set 40 minutes thing, there are some sets which are considered even more difficult and they come with 6 questions. Remember, 6 questions means 24 additional clues. Which means more than difficult the set, more the number of questions, the more easier it becomes for you because you start getting more easier clues to play around with. Remember, the difficult set is one which has few clues. But the moment you start adding 16 or 24 to that number of few clues, your total number of clues increases drastically, which makes it a very easy game for all of you in the DLR section. So what is important is focusing on getting marks to solving questions and not blindly trying to attempt set after set. Also remember, in DLR, never leave a question unattempted. So for example, when you're left with that one question remaining in the set, what we focused on is at least marking some answer instead of leaving it empty. And that is how we ended up getting all 5 questions sorted in the set. Somebody wondering whether we can do it for other sets as well. So keeping that in mind, tonight at 9 p.m. we have a 1 hour free session. This is a free session which will be happening tonight at 9 p.m. where we'll be discussing more such sets along these approaches, magical approaches of solving DILR in the exam. So do make sure all of you are being part of this session. The session will be available on the Unacademy platform. Just use the code Percentiler Live to unlock this session. So this session is going to be on an Unacademy app. If you're not yet subscribed to an Unacademy platform, just use the code Percentiler Live while subscribing to be a part of this free session which is there tonight at 9 p.m. Also, the same code Percentiler Live can also help you in Unacademy Plus. Along with the 12 or 24 month subscription, you can end up getting 3 month subscription additionally free on subscribing to the 12 or 24 month subscription. That is utilizing the code Percentiler. Also, I wanted to inform all of you about the upcoming Plus batch. That is the Excellence batch for CAT 2021. This is an initiative where you can get mentored by CAT toppers and CAT 100 percentilers. The batch is starting from August 11th. That is this Wednesday it is starting. The classes are at 8:30 p.m. The PDF will be uploaded for the classes. For the DILR sessions, you'll be having the PDF uploaded. The PDF will be uploaded by 4 p.m. So do make sure you're accessing the PDF before the classes at 8:30 p.m. Classes are starting from August 11th. So do make sure that by August 11th, all of you are subscribed to the Unacademy Plus subscription, preferably the 12 or 24 month subscription because they come in with the plus 3 months free thing. So all of you looking for a backup with CAT 2022 as well, it will help you in that way because of the 3 months extra with 12 months, you end up getting covered till the month of November next year as well. All you need to do is use the code Percentiler Live while subscribing and make sure that you're sharing a screenshot the moment you subscribe to be part of this excellence batch. So this is a batch which is a special initiative by CAT toppers and CAT 100 percentiles will be mentoring you. So do not miss out on this particular chance. The class is starting on August 11th, so all of you must subscribe before August 11th. The PDF will be uploaded, I mentioned, at 4 p.m. So by August 11th, 4 p.m., make sure all of you subscribe. And once you subscribe to the code Percentiler Live, do not forget to share the screenshot. This is specifically to be part of this excellence batch. We're getting not just live classes, but doubt solving sessions as well as the weekly mock test. So all of this is part of a single subscription plan. And as you know, 12-24 months comes with these additional 3 month subscription free as well. And do join in for tonight's free session, which is going to be a demo session on these key approaches of solving sets in quick time. So the basics, August 11 batch will be starting right from basics all the way to advanced. So do make sure that you're covering up all the sessions right from the first session, attend all the sessions live. Along with that, we're also having the Modern Maths course, which is happening on weekends. This is the personal mentorship initiative where anybody subscribes to Plus or Iconic subscription, either a 6, 12 or 24 month subscription using the code Percentiler Live will be eligible for personal mentorship by a CAT 100 percentile. That will extend not just to CAT and with co-improvement sessions and so on and mocks and so on, but also mock PIs post-CAT as well for the GDPI season. Just make sure you subscribe to 6, 12 or 20 month subscription and do not forget to share the screenshot the moment you subscribe. But you have to use the code Percentiler Live while subscribing. They'll automatically add you the excellence batch as well. You know the benefits of the Iconic subscription. These are our upcoming enroll now option batches. This is a limited edition offer as I mentioned. You have 12 to 24 month subscription, you get 3 months free if you are using the code Percentiler Live. This is the combat event. This is an initiative or skill build initiative to help you tone on your skills that are required to crack CAT like vocabulary, grammar, puzzles, speed maths, current affairs and concept boosters. So make sure you attend the skill builder sessions as well. This is also available till 11th August, you can get these free mock personal interviews and group discussion for campus placement as well, especially for those of you who are part of your final year and are preparing for CAT as well as your campus placements. There's the Ask It Out feature where you can immediately click a picture and you can ask your query on the Unacademy platform. So then, hope to see all of you on 11th of August onwards in the live classes, and tonight at 9 p.m. as part of the free class on the Unacademy platform. Use the code Percentile Live while enrolling. On that note, thank you everybody and happy learning.